And so now, Aries, let's begin your reading. The first card out is the Oracle card, and it is self-reward. Now, this can talk about a couple of different things. This could indicate that you've recently had something really good happen to you, that you've accomplished something important to you, and that it's time to celebrate that accomplishment. It could also be a reminder that as you progress in the direction you wish to go, as you move towards your goals, remember to reward yourself for the steps along the way. You don't have to wait till you win the Academy Award. You can reward yourself for finishing a part of a project that you were wanting to get done, that maybe was difficult, but you did it anyway. Or maybe today you were working on something and it was going terrible, but you struggled through and you got it done. Or you figured something out that will now help you down the road. That's an accomplishment too. Remember to celebrate those steps along the way. You don't have to wait for the big grand finale. And so this is the context we'll be reading this from. This card tells me that you are an accomplished person, Aries. And if you don't think you are, then you're not tapping into what is available to you, because this is beautiful energy in this reading. It starts with the Four of Scrolls. And yes, she is laying in a fetal position. You may be thinking, well, how is that a good thing? Well, 4 is a number of stability, and those scrolls are blank, and she is sleeping soundly. It's like clearing the slate. Maybe you just had a big accomplishment or accomplished a big task, and you were tired, and you took a rest. Good for you. Because look what came out of that rest. Now, these cards right now I'm reading are your recent past. All of these, including this, was your recent past. And then you went into this creative period. These two cards sprang out of the deck together. Let me take a look at those. And so we have this childlike enthusiasm for life. We're just looking at the paints. We're not even using them. We're just looking at the colors and admiring them. And we haven't even started to use them. The butterflies around the child represent transformation. There has been big growth from this rest, which also reminds us self-reward also means taking care of yourself. So what comes out of that childlike enthusiasm is the artiste, or the Queen of Stones, with stones representing our earthly life. And she is creating a painting where everything harmonizes. That's her goal. She wants all of this harmony. She wants harmony in life in general. She's painting a landscape. Do you think she's going to put a telephone pole in the middle? No, because this is what she's creating, is something specific and beautiful to her. Then these next two cards came out together. Let me have you look at those. They jumped out of the deck at the same time. And so here we have the 6 of Spirals. And here we have prayer flags, which in some cultures are asking for blessings, and in other cultures are sending out blessings to the world. So it's a give and take, a natural flow, sort of like being in the zone like the artiste was. And then with that card, we had the High Priestess, which is a type of sorceress. She knows what needs to go together to move things forward. And you can tell by all of the beauty in these cards that what she wants is things to move forward in a beneficial way for herself and possibly for others. We have that raven flying, and the raven is not an animal that is take, take, take. It gives as well. When a raven is killed, the other ravens will go down to the earth and surround it and mourn it for a time. They really do. And the raven is a teacher. I've seen that. Or raven or crow. It could be a crow too. But they function in similar ways. And I've seen the crows around here, and they teach one another. There'll be one that is a little wiser, and it shows the others what to do, how to get food more efficiently. And then we have others that act as the patrols, and they warn other crows and ravens, but also other animals that aren't even related to them about dangers in the area. And so this is someone who wants to give to the world. And last in the recent past, we have the illusionist. Now, maybe this was a goal of yours, or maybe it is how you have made things seem easy. An illusionist makes things seem possible that are not. And so maybe other people are seeing you in that way. Wow, this person, whatever they do, works out for them. They don't see all the practice the illusionist had to do to make that look easy. And now we are moving into your current energy. We've got more forward movement. There is a lot of forward movement in this reading. And we have the Empress, and she is stepping forward, and people again are admiring her. So maybe that is again that illusionist vibe where people are saying, how does she do it? She looks so together. She knows where she's going. Now the next card indicates that maybe you don't know where you're going all of the time. We have the Eight of Wands, with wands being your desires, your dreams. And look, these wands are really spears, but they're flying in all directions. But one, Spirit says, I'll help you with one of them, and guides it to the correct target. So maybe this looking easy, maybe it looks easy because you go forward in faith. You go forward confident that Spirit is leading you in the right direction, is leading you toward what's best for your heart. And so Spirit is saying, actually, in this reading, you're right. I am leading you in a direction. Now, once you get there, there will still be independent choices to be made. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles. And we have a juggler here, and he seems rather pleasant. He seems happy, juggling his pentacles, juggling the world. And here we have the infinity sign, so we have spiritual guidance. And he will have to make a decision at some point as to which pentacle he wants to hold on to. Now here we have advice from Spirit in the next card. We have the Two of Swords, another two, more decisions. These are decisions of the world. The pentacles are decisions that will be forced or preferable because of our environment here on Earth. These are decisions in our own mind, how we want to look at something. And so the advice here is to keep that open heart, keep that open spirit, and remember that If there are difficulties, they are passing storms. Lift up your blindfold, see things for what they are. You don't have to catastrophize things that are negative. You haven't been doing that. This shows if you've done that in the past, that's a ways behind you. Those types of habits can resurface. And so Spirit is just advising you keep a watch out for them. Because your energy is so beautiful right now, we don't want to return to that. We want to remember at the end of different cycles to reward yourself and to appreciate the process. And that is all that Spirit has for you today. I feel honored that I was allowed to bring you this message, and I am so glad that you found it. Bye for now. My name is Everett, and I hope to see you again next week.